What is up, guys? It is Brendan with my man Tyler here on the Just Kicking It podcast for Compile Kicks.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
We're back, baby.
Behind the camera, we have the always beautiful and illustrious Torin Messer.
He's very playful.
Hey, I'm not that playful.
He's on his John
Oh,
Cena shit
fuck.
tonight. He's got like camo on, barely can see him, man.
Hell yeah, brother. With a stone hat on.
I'm blending in.
Yeah.
My Modelo.
Hell yeah.
Feeling like Stone Cold today.
So we are
Stone
back.
Cold didn't drink Modelo.
Dude,
Yeah, but this Stone Cold does.
this Stone Cold does.
You're just more like chilled Jade.
Yeah.
chill, Jake. So our last one we had was in a different setting.
Yeah.
That was different. Yeah, that was different. Shout out to Kyle. He did end up coming back and winning that.
Yeah, he did. He won
Yeah.
the tournament that weekend too.
Good for him. He came in and I've seen the videos floating around about him just bowling a nasty ass strike and going sit back down casually, just open up that
Mind
book bag.
gym, baby.
It's like, dude,
You know,
fucking power move right there. Good for you.
he said at the end of that his thing, he said, "Shout out B, I told you I was going to do it." I don't think that was directed towards me, but I'm going to
Look,
absolutely
I'll
take
fucking
that.
take it.
I will absolutely take responsibility
That's
for
so
that.
funny.
But no, he did. He was zoned. Like even during our podcast, you could tell like he was locked.
He was ready for
bro.
the next day. Yeah.
He's like, mind gym is
Yeah.
what it's about. Like, he was pretty locked. I like to see it.
yeah.
That's funny that you say that because I really didn't get the impression that he was locked in at all. I thought that he was just kind of like, hey, like I just so happen to be good at bowling and I've gotten to this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but
he
like,
was so like
Very
laid
humbling.
back. Like,
Yeah.
dog, did you
know.
see what he was wearing? Like,
no, yeah.
wearing that kind of outfit, there's no way that you can seem locked in.
Yeah.
But like, based off of what I've seen, I mean, I watch him bowl all the time, and like, he's very outgoing, and he's very outgoing on our podcast, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But like, he just seemed like there was something different. Like there was like a, I don't want to say the Mamba mentality. That's literally like what everybody uses, but there was
Right.
literally like a zone that dude was in that he was gonna come mess you up. Like no doubts.
He was coming with some vengeance. To
I was
win
pretty
that
happy that we accidentally matched him up with the yellow microphone and it matched his outfit. Like, didn't even plan for that to
That's
happen, but
fucking
it was
hilarious.
perfect. And I was just like, I didn't talk the entire episode, but I was just sitting there off camera like, fire.
Oh shit! What has happened? B, you just came back from vacation.
Yeah, I came back from Florida.
Rich people shit
Shh.
again.
I'm actually exceptionally poor,
Oh,
but
fuck.
barely. You know, I'm like the middle class in friendship,
The-
and exceptionally poor in wealth.
Deep poverty. Deeply impoverished.
Impoverished.
So you were out there with the race cars.
Yep, we came in sixth first race. We did not finish.
Out of how many? 15, 20?
Well, they did a last chance. They had 32 cars that were there that night. They did a last chance race, and they started 25 or 26.
Oh, that's good then.
So we were sixth out of the 26th.
Yeah, that's good.
And then the second race, we DNF'd because we got hit in the crossover. Not great.
Shout out to them.
No big deal. I keep telling Mikey all the time, like, you know, buddy, I have like 50 some hours invested in wrapping your entire car, and then you destroyed it in the second time you raced it.
Yeah, no big deal.
Gee, thanks. I appreciate it. Must not have liked it that much.
Oh, fuck.
Messed it up. Go back out Friday, pound the body out, make sure it's all straight and cool. We raced it on Saturday, and we finished 15th, I think, out of 26. So, not great. We caught a flat like 15 or 12 or 15 laps in. Got it changed, and he went back out there. He ended up 14th and 15th.
That's not horrible traveling, though. I mean,
No,
I'm
I
assuming.
mean-
I would assume. I don't know. But there's a lot of local guys that are there.
No.
No?
There was probably, I would say of the 20-some cars that started the field, I would say, like, say there's 26 cars that started the field, I would say that 20 to 22 of them were from either Indiana, Kentucky, like the Midwest
boys.
area.
Damn, that's kind of dope.
Yeah, Mark Tunney won the first race. Eddie Van Meter won the last 2 races.
Oh, of course, those fuckers went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Nice. Yeah, if you want to see the car that we have our name on, I wouldn't even
Both
really
of 'em.
say sponsor, but
Well, I mean,
if you want.
I always tell him my sponsorship is that I'm there every week and I pay my way in.
Yeah.
So, like, you need help on the race
Sponsor,
car
yeah.
that, I mean, I'm willing to give you for free, basically.
Yeah.
Just put my little thing up there and we're happy.
Go Peep Speedrome
Yeah, we're
every
on,
Sunday. Probably not every Sunday.
It'd be
but-
every Saturday.
Oh,
but
every
it would be
Saturday.
It would be. We are racing less this year than we did before.
Mhm.
We're gonna race. First race is I think the April the 5th. I think, or no, last practice is April 5th. So I think the next week is the first race.
Okay.
On that Saturday.
Speedrome, Indianapolis.
Yep.
Be
But
there. Let us know if you're there too. 'Cause
yeah, we've got 2 really cool cars.
Figure
our
Eight
name on.
boys.
Yeah, I mean,
The fun
shout out,
shit.
Shout out the compile kit. Like, I use the zombie hand design. I love
From our
that design.
third
It's
event,
literally
maybe?
my favorite design we've ever done.
It was a good one.
And
Was a good one.
I use it on the 21 car. Big as shit on the door every year. So, but yeah, shout out to those guys. We'll have another car out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, John's car that we were gonna get the fender for. His car will have compiled kicks on it, and then we'll have some.
Rooter Tooters, boy.
We'll have some dirt sprint cars that have compiled kicks. We have a few cars out there that have compiled kicks on it.
Damn, you wrapping all of them?
Yeah,
Busy.
literally
busy.
between now
Busy
and
man.
April, like the
You might as well-
3rd or something like that.
You might as well
I've got-
just start your own rap business at this point. That's a good. That's good money.
I mean, it's great money. It's just, there's a lot of work right now that I got
Good
to do to get those cars from point A to point B. I told everybody that's looking at race cars, I'm like, literally March 1st was my deadline. Like, if you don't have an order in from March 1st to the end of the month,
You're
you
fucked.
might not get your car done
Yeah.
by the first race of the year.
You
Like,
better put that down payment down, boy.
you better let me pet that dog.
He's asleep. Damn it. That's good. So by the time that people see this, it'll probably have already happened. But we are traveling. We were wanting to travel, take the cast to other places.
Gang.
Well, what's your thought on that, B?
I think that it is great to expand ourselves into another area, and I feel like we're a niche, to be honest. Like, we've got a really cool thing going, and I think that not only are we going to help the people that run events with social media and stuff like that, because we know that running an event, social media is not the number one thing you think of during an event.
Yep.
You got 7 million other things that you've got running around. So we'll help you guys with that, and then on top of that, it'll help us interact with people to expand our own stuff,
Right.
to create cooler content for you guys, and be able to interact.
That's really it right there. Just making of course everyone wants to be the next big sneakerhead reseller, influencer, whatever. That's not really the goal. For me, it's not the goal. I don't really care about being an influencer and all that stuff. I think it's just fun being able to continuously do everything that we've done. I wouldn't say everything, but most of the stuff that we do, we try to think outside the box and do stuff that no one else does.
Well, not only that,
And then it just follows suit.
yeah, not
that's
only
my
that,
favorite
though,
shit.
Like, we've been doing our podcasts and stuff like that since like 2019. So like 4
19, I
years.
think. Yeah.
4 years almost. Most people don't last 4 years. Like, as
Yeah.
a group of doing
Yeah.
it, like
Continuously still doing
people
it.
either people either butt heads, lose interest,
Yeah. Life.
Yeah, life. Literally, I think that what we're doing is expanding, and it's good for us and everybody that we try to continue to push
Yeah.
the limits of what we're doing.
Yeah. Definitely. Mm.
Um,
And no one's done that yet.
No,
I mean,
like-
they're gonna. It's definitely gonna be one of the next things. Everyone wants to do a podcast for some reason.
yeah, but like
But-
we're different than like a sneaker YouTuber that goes to a
Right.
show and carries a camera around and talks about shoes that they're never going to buy.
That's the
and
exact point.
Stuff like that.
Yep.
Like we're talking with people that sell shoes that might be from Ohio that we're never going to probably get on the podcast.
Yep.
Okay. But while we're at a show, jump on. Let's have it. Let's talk about it for
Yeah.
15 minutes. Like if you got some downtime, you know what I mean?
I think my for sure is gonna be one of my favorite things is when we're doing this, is everyone wants to stay sneaker related only. Nah, we'll talk about whatever,
Dude,
anything.
aliens,
Let's get
bro. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
Fucking David Blaine.
The second
He's
gunman
a
on the grassy
bad
knoll.
motherfucker, bro.
Fucking wrestling. Yeah,
David Blaine is
But listen,
a
David
bad
Blaine.
a bad motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, just staying open to literally anything. I mean,
I'm trying to
you
get my
said it, baby.
friendship from like
he's
middle
not trying to be
class
poverty
to
anymore.
That's the goal. We're just trying to get Brendan some fucking friends, bro.
Easy said it. All publicity is good publicity. So let's talk about it.
I mean, I don't know. Like if I go and kill somebody, I don't think I want the public to know
I
that I
mean,
killed them.
Yeah.
I'm
How do you
Pretty
think?
shitty publicity.
How you think Subway felt when Jared Fogle got arrested? I mean,
fuck.
Speaking of Subway, I had that for lunch today, and it didn't
think
taste
of
like
them?
little boys. So
oh my god. All right, let's get away from this as fast as
We
we
don't talk about that, okay?
There are a lot of jokes we could try for, but let's be
Nope,
honest,
nope.
guys.
I'm not going for no
that
joke
probably
here.
wouldn't work here.
That's how you get
Let's
canceled.
leave.
hopefully we don't clip that one. That one's pretty funny.
We're
but
gonna
like,
get Shane
We'll
Gillis.
abandon this topic. I will say every time I go to Subway, like I used to work at Subway, and my boss was a fucking like cheapskate. He didn't give two shits what we were
Yeah.
throwing out there. Like half the stuff we would put, so the sauces, they come in giant like bags, right? So they'll have like a giant bag of mayonnaise, and there would be like mice would be eating through the bag, and he'd be like, nah, it's good. Just like he would
is
just snip off.
mayonnaise an instrument?
He would just snip off the opposite corner and then shoot it all out. Like even though the mice have been like eating at it and shit, there'd be mouse shit like all over the place. And
Which
I'm
one's
like,
this?
Pendleton.
it's the one right across the street from that neighborhood you used to live in.
Oh yeah, okay. I've never ate there. Cool.
Is that
Oh,
where you
that's
went
the-
to eat today?
No, actually, I went to the one over
You ate
here,
mouse shit.
by the car dealerships and stuff.
But I used to get the club. I used to always get the Subway club on honey oat
He
bread.
wanted
Yeah.
to make love to his club.
And the roast beef that he
Sizzle.
sat out there was fucking old, bro. Like it was old, and he knew it. And I fucking had the club as my employee meal. You feel me? And threw that shit up all over the place. Had food poisoning at work. It was
I'm
wild.
fighting you at that
Now
point.
every time I eat Subway, I throw it up. I can't fuck with it.
Damn.
So I'm Jimmy John's gang. What's up, Jimmy
No,
John's?
I love
What's
Jimmy
up,
John's.
Jimmy? What's up,
Jimmy
dog?
John's is so far.
But I will say that Penn Station beats them all out.
Jimmy John's
Dude.
needs to get back the Dijon mustard, though, bro. They messing
don't
around,
know.
got rid of.
You don't like
Penn
Penn
Station.
Station?
I like
fire,
Penn
bro.
Station, but Penn Station is like double the price of Jimmy John's.
Well, so here's
because
the thing.
they're hot
And
sandwiches.
their barbecue
That's
chips
right.
are fire.
In reality, we can't really even compare them. They're totally different. Like, yeah, like Penn Station, they'll cook your shit up. You got some
I like a cold sandwich
chicken
better, to be fair.
teriyaki.
So,
I feel you.
yeah.
I don't,
I don't.
because I can make that shit at home. I'm like, but I don't.
Although
know.
the gargantuan, bro,
Fire.
Is that
Their
from,
barbecue chips are so
Is that a
gas.
Jimmy John's?
Jimmy
sandwich?
John's,
Yeah.
their
I get-
gargantuan is literally like every
4
meat
meat or
that they
something.
have, and then it comes with like lettuce and mayonnaise and
Fat boy shit.
oregano.
It's a
and-
giant sandwich.
I get the Italian nightclub,
Oh, I know that.
which
Yeah,
sounds
that's
like what a sus name for a sandwich. First
An
off,
Italian nightclub.
yeah, I'm not super into the name, but it's a good sandwich.
But he's
you
into
know?
the sandwich.
You know, whenever we go to Penn Station to get like veer off from Jimmy John's, I get their they have a pizza like sub,
Oh yeah.
but I get with chicken.
Oh, okay.
It's freaking
What?
really good.
I get the
yeah, it's like pizza sauce and cheese and stuff. It's really good. It's like
I get
chicken parm.
the chicken teriyaki with the sautéed onions
That's
and
what I get every
mushrooms.
time.
But that's from Subway.
No, that's what I
from
get from
Penn
Penn Station. Yeah. Subway, you don't want to get that shit from Subway, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, that's what I had for lunch today. Chicken teriyaki.
Well, okay, I'll say it. Like, I mean, they're that shit. Like, you're probably safe, but like,
I got chicken teriyaki. I get it on because they got rid of honey oat bread, which is a sad day.
they did.
Pretty sure.
That was their best bread.
I have Italian urban cheese,
Ooh, okay.
and then
Second best.
pepper jack cheese,
Fire.
toasted, actually extra toasted because I want to make sure the meat actually gets hot.
Fire.
Sometimes it gets a little cold whenever it comes out. I want to
That's
make sure
right.
my shit's hot.
Mhm.
So extra toasted, lettuce, mayonnaise, light jalapeno. So you get that little
There
bit
you
of kick in it, but you get lots of flavor from the chicken teriyaki, bro. Ooh,
You get
man.
the oil and vinegar on there.
No.
Come on. No.
What about the people that put salt and pepper on it? Like, that's weird to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
that
people
is
that,
weird.
like, literally the dude that was in front of me, they got some kind of sub. He got, like, Baja Southwest Ranch sauce or whatever on it. And he goes, yeah, can you put some salt and pepper on that too, please?
On a sandwich?
Yeah, like, what?
He's for sure white.
They have the salt and pepper mixture. They don't have the individual
No,
shakers. It's
he had
mixed.
both of them.
Oh, did he?
They did all
Well,
salt.
where I worked, it was a
all pepper.
mixture. You had salt and pepper in the same
A
thing.
mix of salt and pepper?
Yep.
Is it with
shaking
that?
it out. Yep.
What happens if you wanted just salt?
You got pepper?
It's too bad, buddy.
Yeah. Tough
We
sh-
don't
tough
have
shit.
that.
We live in America.
We don't segregate that.
Yeah. But my boss was weird, dude. Like, he had a crush on some of the coworkers.
That's cool.
Some of my guy coworkers.
Oh,
He would
that's
hide.
not cool.
He would hide
it could be.
Gatorades in the cooler and be like, "Hey, I got you a treat. You know, it's in the cooler." And then Buddy would go into the cooler to look for the Gatorade, and then here comes my boss sneaking into the cooler right behind him, like traps him in the cooler type shit. Like,
Oh,
wild,
damn. Subway.
wild. He got beat, bruh. My boss
He's
got
for sure
beat
not
up.
the owner anymore, is he?
He got no, yeah, he is, but yeah, he is. He owns like all of the subways around here, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Like, he's big balling, bro.
Damn, so he's for sure committing felonies.
I think he got beat up because he damn near committed a felony.
Yeah, you stupid fuck.
And he didn't even
Yeah.
fire bro that beat him up either. He didn't.
He's
even
like, I
fire
liked
him.
it.
He's like, all right. I mean, you know,
He's like, I understand, bro.
probably had it coming.
He's
you
like,
know?
yeah, why would I fire him?
Who
He'll
beat
just
him
tell
up?
on me for trying to touch him.
I don't know. Some dude that was older than me. I'd never met the guy that beat him up. But
You never methed him.
no.
Oh,
What a wild job. They found a dead body behind that subway.
no.
Yeah, I did know that.
You remember that?
Yeah, that
That
was
was crazy. Yep.
When the fuck was that?
Like 2 years ago. 3
That
years
was
ago.
like 2014.
Nah, it was later than
2015.
that, bro.
Huh?
It was later than that.
Nah, because we graduated. I graduated 2015.
Yeah.
I was working there like junior, senior year.
And it happened
so
when you were
probably
there?
2014, 2015.
Oh man, maybe I was wrong. I don't know.
Found a
Bro,
dead
we had
body
COVID
back
year.
there.
The 4-year COVID feels like 1 year.
It really does.
Yeah, we really did lose like a
Bro,
year.
2015 was 9 years ago, fam.
Logan goes, my 10-year graduation reunion is this year. I was
She
like,
going?
Evidently, I don't know.
Fuck that. I'm not.
I'm never
ever
going to
this
that
shit,
thing.
bro.
I asked her. I was like,
I
"Do you
might
want me to
fight
go?"
some teachers, but that's about it.
Yeah, they better not pull up on me.
Pull up on me.
I got a science teacher that could catch these hands tomorrow.
Call him out. What's his name?
It was a female.
Oh.
She could still catch these hands.
Ooh, I think I know. Does their last name start with an A?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well.
You don't think so?
Does it start with an E? No. All right. Well, never mind.
Are you talking about Mr.
No.
Mr. was kind of cool.
Yeah, he was a cool guy.
I only talked to him a few times. I didn't really get to talk to him that much because he taught like AP classes, and I was like a jackass, so I didn't really get to that.
I had him for
Point.
physics.
Yeah, I had who'd I have? I had Mrs. Oh damn it! She was a librarian, and then she turned into a science teacher.
Not good.
I'll remember it like when we're at dinner, and it's gonna bother the shit out of me all the entire way to it.
Fuck him. Whoever it is.
But yeah, literally, I put it this way. She failed me with a 59.4% in her class. And I was like, bro, is there any way that I can get 0.1% of extra credit? I said, I will scrub this classroom spotless if you can give me 0.1%.
You should have just did your homework then, Brendan. If it was just.
That's literally what she said. And I was like,
If you needed that extra point, Brendan, you should have just done your homework.
Wow.
I mean,
I was like, wow.
yeah.
I said, I even
Gotcha.
kept a binder in this bullshit class that you never checked, and you told us that it was for a grade. And she goes, oh, you kept a binder? I was like, yeah, bitch, you told me to. What do you mean?
Bro.
Now, half the assignments aren't in there because I didn't do them.
I fucking hate looking back just talking about school.
Yeah. You ever have nightmares about school? Like you have a nightmare where you're like, fuck, my homework's like
I had
due
a nightmare
today
a
and I
month
don't
ago
have
that I
it.
was in a school shooting.
Whoa.
That probably was real life, sir.
No, seriously, like that. I legitimately had a nightmare that me and my dad went to like a basketball game or something like that. School shooting started, and then like we jumped in the car and went over to like where the Needlers is, and then we got out and like I was like, oh wait, I have my gun. I'm gonna go protect this.
Yo.
So I went out
Wouldn't
there
recommend.
and let shots ring out. I mean, obviously, I didn't hit anybody. So
I always have this dream where I'm late to class and I know my teacher's going to like snap on me and I'm just like panicky. Or I think that I have homework that's due and I didn't get it done, so I'm like panicking.
Bro, I don't dream ever.
No? That's good then. That means
Never.
you're sleeping well.
Does it?
Yeah. If you dream, it means you're not sleeping very well.
yeah,
I did not
I had
know
it
that.
whenever
Okay.
I took medicine and then fell asleep, and I was like fighting the medicine. I think because it was making me like groggy and stuff. It was like a muscle relaxer or whatever, and I was fighting the medicine and dreamt about school shooting. So
My
I might
God.
not be the best friend to go and take mushrooms with, because my trip is
Dude,
obviously
that would be a
horrible.
crazy episode.
Dude, there is no way.
Hey,
Next week?
we could do it. I'm just saying, bro.
So
bruh.
down. I'm so down.
My first trip was so like wild. It was we did like 1.5 G's, and I was like, there was a point where we could not speak English to each other. Like I just looked at my cousin and I tried to tell him that I felt like I felt crazy. I was trying to convey to him how I felt, and everything that came out of my mouth was pure gibberish. No English
Dude,
whatsoever.
Imagine having that on just like as a video that you can
Dude.
just pull up whenever.
It was wild. We
That'd
were
be
watching
great.
Gravity Falls. You ever watch Gravity Falls?
My son loves that show.
It's a good ass
Fucking
show,
loves
bro.
it, dude.
For
Funko
mushrooms,
Pops are really
perfect.
expensive for that show, by the way.
Really?
Super expensive.
Really?
But bro, I was laughing my ass off. I felt like once it kicks in, bro, like you get this body high. I felt like my body was made out of rubber, bro. Like I felt like I had a Halloween mask on.
Oh shit.
Like, but that was my skin, was like the Halloween mask.
The only time I've ever really had a body high, it made me feel like I had to shit really bad. I'm just gonna be honest.
It was wild, bro. It was a crazy experience.
Like my body was very relaxed.
Oh shit.
but
That's fucking hilarious.
yeah, that would be funny.
I've never been high. Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do them.
And we're back.
Marijuana's legal. I mean, if you want to smoke
Where?
weed,
Not here.
Nevada,
Not here.
Chicago,
We're no fun around in Indiana.
Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky.
Just a bunch of messing around.
Yep. They do. They will get some scientists to dig deep in on like the strands and shit, and like axe off one molecule to make it legal. That's how we have like 3 dab bars downtown Indianapolis. You could just go in there, take a dab, and get fucking blitzed.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Where is
Yeah.
Surely there's one
I
at
did
Broad
not know
Ripple.
that.
Surely there's one by Broad Ripple.
I don't know. I can't think of any that would be near Broad Ripple, but I know of 3 that are downtown.
So it's
Indy.
just like THCO, where it's like
It's
2
Delta
molecule.
Delta 9 and Delta 10.
Yeah. So
Yep.
it doesn't have enough high enough percentage to be considered.
Well,
illegal.
like I said, that just acts off like a molecule or some shit
Yeah.
from like the strand, and then
So it's
they
the
can
same shit.
technically sell it because it's not technically,
That's
whatever.
crazy.
But you still get high as fuck off it. Like they sell Mike Tyson's little edibles,
Yeah.
the little Evander Holyfield ears with the
Yeah.
bites out of them. Bro, they'll put you out, bro.
So don't put you out, bro.
Good stuff.
He said good times, good times.
What's coming up, B? They just had real quick. Before we
Let's get back
end
on
this
the
quick
sneaker.
one. Yeah.
Let's ride that sneaker wave
If you're
back
still
in.
here, and thank you for sticking around. The lineup that's coming up.
Oxidized 4s are cool. The
Fire.
17s are cool because they come with the suitcase.
Is it confirmed with the suitcase?
Yeah, like I said, they brought it out
It's
on
gonna
the
be
show
mad limited.
with the briefcase.
I don't think they're gonna have. There's no way they're gonna send all that shit to the store. It's gonna be like online.
No, they're probably
release
only.
only. I just don't see them sending Castleton 300 briefcases.
The one thing that I think is stupid, though, is that not really stupid. They show literally no collaborative shoes ever on that thing.
I mean, it's a collab.
Yeah, but
They're
still,
only
like if
gonna
it's
do a collab with
like
someone
the
that makes
Ama,
sense.
they don't show it. Like they're supposed to do an Ama
Oh,
3.
they gotta build hype, baby.
How are you going to build hype without pictures of it?
Social media. They'll do it for them.
Stupid.
They don't want to. I mean, that's gonna sell out way better than all the other
Like
shit.
Travis Scott just built hype the other night with his Travelo, the Canary one, because he wore it to Caitlin Clark's game.
Right.
So like you can see it in person. It's like, wow, that's
Yeah, but
cool.
that shit's gonna sell before the shit that they show. That's probably why.
Speaking
'Cause
of
it's gonna sell regardless.
Speaking of Travs, I know you're a big fan of the color brown. Did you see the person that took their Phantoms and bleached their Phantoms out? They bleached the toe, this right here, and then the back panel and the back tab, and it turns it brown. So it's a black and brown Trav.
Huh.
It was kind of a cool. It was
I'll
kind of
look it
cool,
up.
and it
That's so bold.
I mean, yeah, the Phantom is probably the highest, like the most sought after, I think, in my opinion, at this point,
Yeah.
because it's all black, everybody can wear it,
Yeah.
whatever, and it's going up so much, like price wise,
Yeah.
that like I don't want to say you ruined it, but you definitely,
Yeah, you definitely ruined it for sure. I mean,
you made it different for sure. I mean,
that's that shit right there. Like, yeah, that's cool, but like, not a fucking chance I'm doing that to that shoe.
it's like all the fuzzy suede that's on that shoe, like
Yeah.
the fuzzy, like
Was bleached.
whatever is what they bleached on it.
That'd be super cool, but I'm not doing that to a real one. Unless
No.
I got it for retail, and even then, I'm probably still not doing it.
No,
Like, nah,
if I got it for retail, shoot.
I gotta
Be
get
a
like,
dog walker, pal.
yeah.
I want them to come out with the Zion
the blue
so bad.
pair. Dude, I'll kill someone for that shoe. I'll commit some fucked up crimes for that shoe.
I really was wishing they did it during All Star
If
Weekend.
they come out, if that comes out this year, that's winning shoe of the year for me. I don't see any other shoe beating it.
I hope it comes out for like Halloween time.
I don't give a fuck when it comes out. Just hopefully it comes out
Well,
now, tomorrow.
okay.
Shock drop.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, sounds right,
I mean,
dude.
you know, I was sitting here thinking. I was sitting here thinking. I was like, man, is there any shoes that are like really cool that are like blue and pink?
no,
There's not any.
I mean the military blue SB's coming out. The 4, I'm excited for that one a lot. But with the pink, no.
No, there's not. I mean, you can't you can't put like I put pink foams in that, but you can't put blue laces in them and make them look cool. Then it's
What
the
was
South
that?
Beach.
What's that? What was that pink 8? Did it have blue in it?
Oh, that like the South Beach 8 that's like baby blue and had pink laces or whatever and had like a little bit of yellow in it or something.
I think.
Yeah, it's poop still.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's really not that many blue and pink shoes, which you would think is kind of like colors that people would go after.
No dunks either.
No, like I mean, I guess they did the Frag Travelo. They gave you pink laces with it.
Yeah, but pink is just his like, pink and
Yeah,
brown
I
is
mean-
his thing. So I wouldn't count that. Nah, none. None.
What about dip dyeing one, like a homage to home or something like that?
That would be sick.
Like blue on
What
one.
Kizzo's did? Have you been paying attention? You
Yeah,
know Kizzo,
like, that's really cool.
bro.
They do cool shit with them.
Kizzo's sick. I like what
They're doing a
what
bag.
They're doing. Have you seen it?
Yeah,
Fire.
yeah, but they're making it $150 is what the price of it's going to be, and they're not doing the embossing on the logos. Did you see that? He had it embossed or like extruding on the bag or whatever, and then print over the top of it. Well, it didn't perfectly line up, and they knew it wasn't going to perfectly line up, so they scrapped the embossing part and are doing it perfectly flat. But
I'll have
it'll
to
be the
double check
leather
it.
that they use for Louis Vuitton bags.
Ooh.
So it'll be like that.
Hologram.
No, like that stippled leather.
Oh,
like,
I see
you know
what
what I
you're
mean,
saying.
like that they use for their monogram stuff.
Okay. I'll have to look that one up. I don't.
I use the word
Seen
stippled
that.
because it reminds me of like the grip of a gun.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like where
Bro,
it's not perfectly.
They've got
smooth.
They've got some cool stuff going on. I'm not a huge fan of like the newer shoe that they came out with because they were getting sued by Nike.
Are you talking about the one with the big star on the side?
The Rose.
No, I'm talking about the one that that they're supposedly.
Oh yeah.
the one with
Yeah.
The big star. I think that's kind of cool. It reminds me
It's
of a
got
big
a very
skate shoe.
yeah. It's got a very bulky bottom. I'd have to see it in person.
It reminds me of something like Louis Vuitton would come out with though.
Yeah. And they at SneakerCon they were doing dips. The
Yeah,
half
you
dips.
buy the shoe, and you dip
So
it.
every single one's a 101. I get unless everyone was like, I just want like a canvas shoe. So if you didn't get anything dipped, then but still, it's still
They were
101
giving
to
you free shoes if you would give them the shoes that you were wearing. You would get them for free.
What?
Did you see that? They were literally going and taking
No.
somebody took their trophy rooms off. They destroyed their trophy room with red paint and then pinned it to a wall, and they gave them a free pair of shoes.
You're dumb as shit. I'm not doing that.
I
For
mean,
trophy rooms?
no, that's a $2,000.
Some of
shoe.
these, I'll do that for those. No, bro. Trophy room, that's $2,000 minimum. No.
You're like, I'm good, fella.
No. No.
But
Fuck
You know
all
how
that.
I was telling you guys before we started the show that I found these like Tom and Jerry low dunks.
Mhm.
They're like custom designed.
yeah,
Have you guys ever looked into anything like that? Like paying an artist to like design a cool pair of shoes for you?
there's
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
two people that we would
Yeah,
have
so
do
expensive.
it. One of them is the dude that did the autism shoes that you have.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He was one, and then there was another dude we met at SneakerCon, and we asked him like how much it would be
Yeah.
to do a shoe, and he's like, well, he goes, if you want my opinion, if you're going to do like, say you wanted to do a shoe that nobody else has done, say you wanted to do like, I don't
That
know,
was
like a
homie that
Jordan
works
6.
with Jordan, the shoe surgeon, right?
Well, it wasn't him, but it was
The guy that works with him.
Yeah, he
It's like-
used to work with him,
yeah.
and now he does his own stuff.
Yeah.
But he goes, if say you wanted to do a Jordan 6 and I'd never done a Jordan 6, I'm going to have to go and make a mold of a Jordan 6 and then like cut the panels and stuff like that. And that right there takes more time. So like usually I try to get like big companies to do those shoes and then they pay like
They
10
cover the
grand
cost.
for them. And then I can go and offer them to people for cheaper because then they don't have to pay for like the template.
Yeah, he's got the
making of
mold
it.
for the shoe already.
So he
Yeah.
goes, I can, instead of charging you 10 grand for it, it might be $3,500, but you're getting a one of one shoe and you can customize it with any color, any material,
Yeah.
any extra thing that you want to put on it. He goes, you can do literally anything to it. He goes, so I mean, that's an option, but you're talking
Hella expensive.
$2
Yeah.
grand to $3,500 really to make it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of like, in my mind, I'm thinking of something like, because I just saw something that was like a Toy Story collab where it was like a Toy Story low dunk, and they had all the like, you know, they had Woody's fucking like vest
Yeah.
on the shoe, and like
Character
Buzz Lightyear's colors somewhere
Yeah.
on there. I'm like, what if we had like our followers like pitch in with just random ideas or brands or something? We come up with like a list of like 4 really dope ones, and then had somebody create like a badass pair of shoes.
That would be
I
sick.
think it would be
That'd be
really
kinda
cool to
crazy.
do like I don't even know how they would do it, but do like a what the All-Star weekend, and do like and it could be on a Jordan or it could be on a whatever, but you do like galaxy print, you would do like the Area 72s, you could do like say you did a Jordan 3 and you use like the sole from like a free throw line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it would be all like major accolades from them. Like you could do the Kryptonite logo,
but of our choice.
but you know what I mean? It would show like a lineage of all the cool things that's happened from shoes for All-Star Weekend in one shoe or something of that nature.
That'd
or
be
like
dope.
I don't know. That's just spitballing an idea, but
Right.
like I think that would be something that nobody else has done, and it would allow the person that's creating it to be as creative or uncreative as they want to be, and just make a cool looking shoe.
Same
and it wouldn't
concept
have
of
to
DBs.
match. Huh?
Same concept of just the DB.
Yeah, like be creative, enjoy, like look up some of the pairs that's came out, like just use different elements from them in places that would fit for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I wonder if you could just send them a shoe that you already have on hand, and then have them like remix it. Damn
so
near.
the next
You probably could.
when we go
Instead
up
of
to Chicago,
having them fucking pay a manufacturing
Yeah, yeah.
company to make a fucking like that,
Yeah.
seems like that they're just running it up a little
Yeah.
bit. You feel me?
well, it's
Like,
not even a manufacturing company. Like he is the manufacturer. Like he has.
Yeah, like he gets the
will
material,
go and,
cuts it
like-
all out and shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like he'll go and take your shoe, and like separate the sole. Then he'll cut like all these panels, like the stitches between the panels,
Yeah.
out, and then trace around them and make the stencils for each shoe. And like he said that he could do a size run basically, but he would have to buy like certain, like he'd have to have like a 7.5, an 8.5, a 9.5, a 10.5, like, you know what I mean? Because they all use the same amount of materials, and it's the way that they're like molded into the shoe that makes them bigger. Like your insole, for instance, on your shoe, it can go from an 11 to a 13, but it's all the same insole from 11 to 13.
Yeah.
They just put them all in different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird.
So it's the same amount of material. They just stretch it a different way to make it fit a 13 versus a 12 or an 11.
Interesting.
Them tricky fuckers.
I think that's about it, brother.
Yeah.
Friends. We got Denny to go.
Ooh,
get.
we got a fun little meeting.
We got to
after
go to a
this.
meeting. Still in the meeting.
Still. Next
Shout
week
out,
we've
DB.
got some fun stuff. We got. I think both of them will be here. I believe both of them will be here, so it's gonna be fun. Very entertaining. It's definitely not gonna be just shoe oriented.
I wanted them. They did their sample sale.
I know. I was so
I was
fucking
like, "Is there
mad,
any
dude.
2X's?" And I never got a reply. So
No, there wouldn't have been. It would have been a medium to a large, maybe XL, but probably
is
not even
bullshit.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
I said, "Fuck you,
Upset.
fat boy."
But stay tuned. We'll see you next week.
Love you.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Comment who you guys want to see. Let people know. Like, let's interview some folks, all right? I mean, we've got people on the list, so it's not like we're hurting, but
You just made the list.
yeah. See ya.